Hello everyone, it's Desiree, and here we are on our last project. So I'm calling this 5 projects 1 kit because we're not always going to make cards. So today we are going to make a tag. Yes, but it's a nice size tag. It's close to an A2 size, yes. What I love about embossing folders is you can run anything through them. And what I mean is any shape of cardstock. So the first shape I have is one of the poinsettias, and we're going to make this a very dark poinsettia. I'm using craft cardstock for the tag, and the tag is cut 3.5 by 6.5, and then cut off the corners. And I'm going to run this through the embossing folder, one coming up off the corner, and then the other one coming off the bottom corner, simply by flipping that. It doesn't damage or create a crease when it comes to the poinsettia that's already embossed. We don't lose that texture. It does fade it just at the tip of the bottom one, but I like that effect. This is like a mixed media tag with a vintage feel. I've pulled out my vintage photo and I've pulled out my scorched timber. And first we're going to start with the vintage photo, going around all the edges and coming in a little bit up onto the sides and onto the poinsettias. You can see how the beautiful details come up when you just swipe across the top of each of the poinsettias. And to me, add a sentiment to this and it's perfect. I'm now going to come in just along the edges with the scorched timber, and then I'm going to go heavily over the top of the poinsettias to really make them stand out. Now, when I make tags, I usually make them 2 layers, and you'll see how I do that in a little bit. I'm now going to grab the stencils again, and I'm going to use the Simon Says Positively inks because I can get very dark reds. You can certainly do this with the dark cranberry that comes in the kit, but I also wanted some variations of colors, but I wanted this to be a deep, rich red. So I'm going heavy-handed with these inks. And I believe these inks are the apple and the cranberry series, the trio. I'm going to come in with the second layer. And again, heavy-handed, going to be very thick with this ink. And then even coming in with the darker ones in the center. I'm going to go back over these as well, again, just to really saturate the paper. Now, you can certainly, because of the details in the embossing, use one shade of ink and then let it dry, and then come in, set those stencils again, and then lightly come in with that ink, and it'll just hit the raised areas. So if you don't have too many inks, that's okay. You can play around with them and get different shades. It's like a 1st generation stamp, 2nd generation stamp, and even a 3rd or a 4th. I'm making the center the darkest point of the poinsettia. So you can see it's light on the outside and then it's actually getting darker. And usually you would do that in reverse. I wanted to do it this way because now I'm going to come in with the scorched timber and go along the edge of this poinsettia and along the top to really grunge it, to give it that dark feel. It's going to sit in the center of where we emboss the other 2 poinsettias on the tag. And I'm going to double up. These are low profile double-sided squares. So I'm going to double them up just to give it a raised effect because of the embossed area on the base of the poinsettia. And then I have some greens that I die cut from a dark green cardstock from my stash. Going to add just a little bit of glue and then we're going to push that down. I am going to allow it to come off the tag, and now we're just going to have fun tucking those greens in there to give it just a little bit of more texture. And again, just these pops of colors. So this poinsettia with the colors and the greens becomes the focal point, and those poinsettias in the back, they're there and you can see them, but they just get pushed back just a little bit. Going to bring in the second tag. So this is cut the same size, 3.5 by 6.5, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch along the top. So a tag of this size can certainly be a tag for a gift, and it can also be a card, because this will stand up because of that hinge that we're creating, because we're only gluing the top of it. And you can see there I real quick stood that up. So this can also be a card as well. It's just a little bit bigger than the 5.5. It's by 1 inch. I'm going to come in with my gold stickles and just put that to the center of each of the poinsettias, even the ones in the background. And then I'm going to grab my gold liquid ink that I have in a fine tip bottle. Of course, we've got to have our snow splatters, because we here are getting ready at the time I'm doing this voiceover, getting ready for a mini snowstorm. But with it being so cold, I think it's going to be a little slick. Yes. So after I have the splatters, here's the bottle that I have my gold ink in, and I'm just wisping through the center lines of each of the poinsettia leaves, and just to the focal one that's on top. Now you could have even more fun adding sequins and gems and more splatters, and I'm just going to add some dots with that fine liner as well. And that is our tag. On the inside, you could add a pocket for a gift card. You could add the to and the from. That's also available in the stamp set as well. So a different way to use your supplies, not just for a card, but you can create many tags with this. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this. This series. Stay tuned for the next one, where we will choose another kit and do 5 projects from that. I'd love for you to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, make sure you ring the bell so that you know when the next videos are available, and continue to enjoy creating your art. Just have fun with it. Enjoy the process. Don't get stressed if the mistake is made. They usually turn into happy accidents. Never throw your projects away. Keep working with them, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when you get to the end and see just how they come out. And always remember, be creative in everything that you do every day. Continue to stay safe and healthy. And I will talk to you in the next video. And until then, take care.